Hey guys, welcome back to the Sports Card of the Day. I'm Todd. This is episode 6. We're going to be talking today about the 2019 Topps Chrome and Keston Hiura. Better known by his full name, Keston Wee Hing Natsu Hiura. Born August 2nd, 1996. He's a California guy. And Hiura has an interesting story. I found it kind of cool in my research. He was undrafted. He worked hard, paid his dues, and became a top 10 pick in the Major League Baseball draft. And has been a hot player in his limited time in the major leagues. His cards have been very in high demand in the hobby early. Let's just put it that way. So, little background on here, and I'm not going to drag this out. He attended Valencia High School in Santa Clarita, California. Did well there. His team was very successful. Batted .500 his senior year. That's incredible. He walked on at the University of California, Irvine for the Anteaters. And every year in college, he got better. After his sophomore year in college, he actually played for the United States Collegiate National Team. So he was really good, quickly. His senior year, he was named the Big West Conference Player of the Year by batting .442 with a .567 on-base percentage. So they could tell right away this guy could play baseball, put it that way. Second baseman by nature, if that makes sense. I'm coming up with my own sayings here. After the junior year, the Milwaukee Brewers selected Hiura in the first round with the 9th overall selection in the 2017 Major League Baseball draft. He signed and was assigned to the Arizona Brewers, the rookie-level Arizona League. And Hiura would play pretty much year-round fall league, and he would move his way up throughout the Milwaukee Brewers system. Class A, AA, AAA, etc. MLB.com ranked Hiura as the Milwaukee Brewers' top prospect going into the 2018 season. He began that season with the Carolina Mudcats of the Class A Advanced Carolina League and was promoted multiple times in 2018. And he began 2019 with the San Antonio Missions. And on May 14th of 19, his contract was selected and he was called up to the major leagues. He made his major league debut on May 14th versus the Phillies. On June 3rd, 2019, despite a strong showing, he was sent back down to the AAA San Antonio Missions in order to make room for Travis Shaw. Hiura returned for good to the Brewers on June 28th, along with infielder Tyler Saladino, who I think has since been sent somewhere. So June 28th, Hiura came back up, and he stayed up ever since. First walk-off home run July 28th against the Cubs. Last year, kind of moving along, 2019, Hiura batted .303 in 84 games with 19 home runs. And I forget his RBI count. I think it was 64 or something like that. But he had a great season as a rookie in limited action. He played half the season, basically. This year, in this 60-game weird season, he played 59 games. He batted .220. As you've heard other people say, this is a wacky season. It's hard to criticize a player that's been great for a year or two, or even long term, and say, well, they've lost it, or well, what's happened, or well, that guy's a bust off of this season. His teammate Christian Yelich was the MVP, batting champion, etc. And he's batted, I think under 200 or just over 200 this year. This has been a wacky season. A lot of great players struggled. Not everybody. Mike Trout had a great season. Tim Anderson almost won another batting title. Freddie Freeman, did great. Probably going to win the NL MVP. But a lot of guys that are star players did struggle. Personal facts, Hiura was born to a Chinese mother and a Japanese father. Now that's interesting because what limited knowledge that I have about the Asian culture, I've always been told that Chinese and Japanese people are like, there's a rivalry. I don't know how friendly or unfriendly it is, but found that interesting. He grew up a Dodgers fan. So he didn't get to play for the Dodgers, but he is with the Brewers. Now, he's on a rookie contract, so when that's up, no telling what will happen and where he'll play, but he might be a lifetime Brewer. I don't know. What I do know is he's a very good young player. I've said it. I think he's one of the top 15 young players in the game, especially on potential. And, at one time, his cards in the hobby, not too long ago, a few months ago, when this wacky post-COVID hobby, his cards were high. That 2019 Topps Update card was on fire. PSA 10s were going through the roof. Cooled off a little bit, and he wasn't even playing at the time. There was no baseball going on. So this card here as well was, doing very well in a PSA 10. And then kind of cooled off as well. But I think you'll see those come back. And in a PSA 10 right now, this card, as well as the regular paper Topps Update, still not the cheapest card out there, but they did come back down to earth a little bit, as they say. And I think next year, with a full 162-game season, he will have great stats. He will do fine. And the Brewers as a team will, be in pretty good shape. They have great young talent with Corbin Burns and Hiura. And, of course, Yelich, who's been around a while. They've got Brandon Woodruff. They've got some other guys that, are known as rock-solid players in the MLB. But Hiura was my guy for today. And the 2019 Topps Chrome set is a great set. It's known for Alonso, Jimenez, Vlad. You can add Hiura to the list. The rookie class, Soto, was driving that 2019 class as well. I'm sorry, 2018 would be Soto. I'm gotten off of my rocker there for a moment. 2019 would be Vlad, Eloy, Tatis, and Alonso. So Hiura can be added to that bunch. And he did get added to that bunch, especially this year, the 2019 Topps Chrome class and the 2019 Topps Update class. And that rookie class there ended up being very strong. So I'm a big fan of this guy, and I think he will do well given a whole season to perform, which he has not had yet. He's only played a total of 140 games roughly in 2 seasons because he came up late last year, and then this year obviously being a shortened season. So please subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm new at this. I would really appreciate it. And I thank you for all your support. Those of you that are leaving comments and watching my videos, I really appreciate it more than you know. And this has been episode 6 of the Sports Card of the Day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting and leaving feedback. It means more to me than you could possibly know, because you got to start somewhere. And sometimes every little bit helps. Thank you very much. And I'll be back soon with episode 7. Thank you.